The Papyrus, putting on my table every month. I don't wanna be sad. Don't even try to hide it. No, I don't wanna lose it. And you see how it is, it's so inviting. The Papyrus, we're all so alive. The Papyrus.
Hello, welcome to the Papyrus TV News Update. First, the headlines. Call for nominations. Papyrus Magazine Distinguished CEOs Awards, 7th edition. Pauline Talent celebrates NUJ first female leader in 41 years. Nigeria faces widespread outage as gas supply to power plant is halted. Adelabo 150 megawatts boost to national grid by year end through Siemens projects. Oshomole urges governor to embrace dialogue on tax reforms. U.S. Embassy to introduce two-visit migrant visa process in 2025. Federal government suspends college staff over immoral acts with ex-student. Now on the news in details. The Papyrus Magazine invites nomination for the 7th edition of its Distinguished CEOs Award and Special Recognitions Award. This prestigious honor celebrates exceptional leaders and individuals whose achievements have shaped industries and uplift society. And nomination categories include the following. Nomination for the Distinguished CEOs Award. This category recognizes visionary CEOs who have demonstrated exceptional leadership, innovation, and influence in their industries. Nominee must be leader of reputable organization who has achieved remarkable milestone and driven industry advancement. Nomination for Special Recognitions Award. This category celebrates individuals whose contribution to the society have left a lasting impact, whether through philanthropy, community service, or innovative initiative in sectors like business, healthcare, or education. The nominees should have positively transformed lives. How to nominate? Submit the following details to the Papyrus Magazine at gmail.com by December 15, 2025. Nominees' name and title, organization name and industry, brief bio, contact information. For inquiries, contact 0803 3709 755. Nominate today and honor those who inspire change. Meanwhile, former Minister of Women Affairs, Dame Pauline Talent, has congratulated Comrade Grace Ike on her historical emergence as the first female chairman of the Nigerian Union of Journalists, NUJ-FCT Council, since its establishment 41 years ago. The commendation came during a courtesy visit by Comrade Ike to Dame Pauline Talent's Abuja resident, accompanied by Council's Treasurer, Comrade Sandra Udeke, and former NAWAJ President, Right Honorable Evelyn Onyilo. Dame Talent presented a Christmas souvenir to the newly elected chairman and wished her success in fostering progress and prioritizing welfare to members. Comrade Grace Ike assured Dame Talent of her team's commitment to elevating the council's status by improving members' welfare and promoting the union's image while seeking guidance and support for her tenure. Other newly elected executives include Ndambabo Yahaya as vice chairman and Jide Onyekunle as secretary. Moving on, the Association of Power Generation Companies, APGC, has confirmed a suspension of natural gas supply to power generation companies due to mounted debt of 2.7 trillion. The suspension enforced by gas producers following directive from the Nigerian Mainstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority, NMDPR, has triggered significant power outage across country as over 70% of electricity is generated through gas-powered plants. Despite a recent government payment of 205 billion to offset some of the debt, dispute over a 0.5% levy on petroleum products has further strengthened relationships between gas suppliers and regulatory authorities. APGC CEO Joy Ogaji stated that gas suppliers will now resume deliveries until outstanding payments are cleared. The situation has exacerbated the financial crisis in Nigeria's energy sector, with federal authorities, including the presidency, fully aware of the ongoing challenges. In a similar report, Nigerian Minister of Power Adebayo Adelabo has announced that 150 megawatts MW will be added to the national grid by the end of the year through the Presidential Power Initiative (PPI). a partnership with Siemens aimed at modernizing electricity infrastructure. Speaking after a strategic meeting with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Adelabu highlighted the successful installation of 10 power transformers, a mobile substation on the project, with 8 already commissioned and 750 megawatts to transmission capacity. Adelabu also unveiled plans to revamp 14 substations and construct 23 new ones, while emphasizing the importance of renewable energy in achieving Nigeria's net zero emission goal by 2060. The minister proposed a decentralized energy model where states develop independent power systems to ensure energy security and expand rural electrification with international collaboration and innovative strategies. Nigeria is poised to build a sustainable and robust energy infrastructure. Edo North Senator and former Governor Adams Oshiomhole has called on the state governors opposing President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's proposed tax reform to prioritize dialogue and negotiation over outright rejection. Speaking on the importance of constructive engagement, Oshiomhole highlighted the need to balance diverse interests in shaping Nigeria's fiscal policies. The tax reform bills are vital for our nation's development. In a democracy, progress is achieved through negotiation, not by shutting down debate, he said. The tax reforms have faced resistance, particularly from 19 northern governors, who argue that the proposal may exacerbate economic disparities. However, Oshiomhole dismissed claims of regional bias, urging Nigerians to focus on the collective national interest over ethnic or religious divides. He assured citizens that the legislative process would ensure fairness, with both chambers of the National Assembly rigorously vetting any reforms before passage. Oshiomhole concluded by advocating for balanced discussion that align with Nigeria's developmental goals while avoiding divisive sentiment. Furthermore, the United States Embassy in Nigeria has announced a major change to its immigrant visa application process. Effective January 1st, 2025, applicants scheduled for interviews will now be required to visit the Consulate General in Lagos twice during the process. According to a statement shared on the embassy's official X account, the first visit will be an in-person document review with consular staff. This step ensures applicants have all necessary documents, reducing delays caused by incompetent paperwork. The second visit will involve the actual visa interview with a consular officer scheduled by the National Visa Center, NVC. Applicants who fail to complete the document review before their interview will need to reschedule their appointment. This updated system aims to enhance efficiency and minimize delay in visa issuance process. The embassy also announced the appointment of a new visa service provider for its Abuja and Lagos consulate, effective August 26, 2024. The change reflects the U.S. Embassy's commitment to streamlining the visa process for Nigerian applicants while ensuring a smoother experience overall. Finally, the Federal Ministry of Education has reacted strongly to a disturbing video circulating online involving a staff member of one of his colleges engaging in an immoral video exchange with a former female student, describing the act as totally unacceptable. The ministry has announced swift action to address the situation. In a statement released on December 11, 2024, the ministry confirmed that the staff members have been suspended pending further investigation. Additionally, the individuals have been handed over to law enforcement for thorough investigation and prosecution. To ensure safety and maintain the institution's integrity, the suspects have also been banned from entering or accessing the school premises. Reaffirming its commitment to safeguarding students, the ministry condemns all acts that compromise the safety and dignity of present, past, and future students. We assure the public that a thorough investigation will be carried out, and all perpetrators of such acts will be brought to justice, the statement reads. The ministry also called on the parents, guardians, and the public to cooperate by providing vital information or evidence regarding this or similar incident. It further emphasized the importance of creating a safe and protective learning environment for all students. The statement signed by Boriowo Folashade, Director of Press and Public Relations, conclude by urging the public to report inappropriate acts to relevant authorities to ensure justice is served. This has been the Papyrus TV Africa.
The papyrus, put it on my table every month.